You are sitting in your cubicles right now, maybe in your home office, doing work that literally saves your company millions of dollars. You've got certifications, experience, a track record of results, and somehow you are kept at your salary that barely covers your lifestyle. Meanwhile, there is someone in Instagram, and I'm not hating at anybody, I'm just stating facts. Someone who learned copywriting maybe 6 months ago, charging $10,000 for a sales page. Now, you might be asking yourself, what do they know that I don't? Well, I'm about to show you. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand the exact DNA of a high ticket offer, specifically one built from your corporate skills, not theory, no flap, the real blueprint. Now, stick with me for the next few minutes because what I'm about to share with you is going to completely rewrite and rewire how you think about your professional value. Oh, and if you're new here, I'm Coach Richard Olo. I help professionals like you turn their expertise into profitable offers without quitting their jobs or becoming content creation slaves. So let's get into it. All right, so first things first. Let me tell you what high ticket is not. High ticket is not just charging more money. I know some guru told you just 10x your prices. Yeah, that's like telling someone who can't swim to just jump into the deep end. You're going to drown, my friend. So here's what most people miss out. High ticket isn't about the price tag. It's about the perception of value. And perception comes from three things. And this is where corporate professionals have a secret advantage that coaches and course creators don't. Number one is specificity. Specificity. Number two is transformation. Number three is certainty. So let me break this down because this is where most people get it twisted. Think about the last time you hired someone to fix something in your house. You didn't just call a general contractor who does stuff. You called a specialist. Maybe a plumber, maybe an electrician, maybe somebody who specially fixes vintage tiles in the mid-century modern bathroom. Yes, something really like that. Why? Because specialists charge more, period. Now, here's where things get interesting for you as a corporate professional. You've been trained to be a generalist. Your company needs you to wear 17 hats. You do project management, stakeholder communication, process optimization, team leadership, reporting, all of this. But in the marketplace, generalists get paid like generalists. Specialists get paid like royalty. So you better switch on the specialist side of you. And you, my friend, you've been sitting on specialized knowledge for years without even realizing it. Let me tell you a story. I have this client of mine called Rose. She's a CPA, 18 years of experience managing donor-funded portfolios for international NGOs. Now, Rose came to me frustrated. She said, Coach Richard, I know I'm good at what I do, but I don't know how to turn that into money outside my job. Does that sound familiar? I know I'm good, but how do I turn that? So, here's what Rose didn't realize. She wasn't selling an accounting services. That's a commodity work. Anybody with the certification can do that. What Rose was actually doing and what she's been doing for 18 years was solving a very specific, very expensive problem, helping NGOs avoid donor audits that could shut them down. Think about that. An NGO that loses donor funding because of a failed audit, that's not a $500 problem. That's like $500,000 problem, maybe $5 million problem. So when Rose repositioned her offer from financial consulting to the financial reporting clarity insight program, specifically designed to help NGO leaders understand what is blocking, clean, donor-ready reporting, guess what happened? She went from charging $100 an hour to now charging more than $5,000 for a 90-day engagement. So look at it. Same skill, different packaging, different perception. And that's the first secret of a high ticket offer. You are not selling your skills, you are selling the transformation that happens when someone solves the problem that has been costing them money, sleep, and sanity. Now, you might be thinking, but Coach Richard, I'm not a CPA, I'm in HR, or I am in supply chain, or I'm in IT. Because what I'm about to show you works for every corporate skill. Believe me. All right, so let me give you the formula. This is the part that you want to really pay close attention. A high ticket offer built from your corporate skill has 4 elements. I call it the certainty stack. So element number 1 is specific problem plus specific person. That's element number 1. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot build a high ticket offer around I help businesses with HR. That's too broad. That's competitive. That is a commodity. But I help tech startups avoid wrongful termination lawsuits during rapid scaling. Now you are talking. That's a $50,000 problem, maybe more. So I believe you can see the difference. Specific problem, specific person. Element number 2 is define transformation. Here is where corporate professionals get stuck. You are used to listing your duties that you forget to articulate the outcome. Nobody cares that you manage stakeholder communications. They care that you help a project avoid a $2 million delay by keeping executives aligned. That's the transformation. That's what they pay. So think about it this way. When you go to a restaurant, you don't pay for the chef's knife skills because he cuts things so well. No, you pay for the meal, the experience, you pay for the results. So your corporate skills are the knife. The transformation is the meal. Stop selling the knives, start selling the meals. That's element number 2. Element number 3 is proven processes. So this is your secret weapon. You have been doing this work for years. You have systems, you have frameworks, you have checklists, you have templates, you have processes that you have refined over time. Now package that. Give it a name. Call it maybe the 4-phase compliance blueprint, maybe the stakeholders alignment system, the 90-day process optimization framework. You see, when you name your method, you own your method. And when you own your method, you then charge for your method. Let's bring to that element. Element number 4, risk reversal plus premium positioning. What do I mean? Here's the truth about high ticket. People don't hesitate to pay high prices. They hesitate to take risks. So your job isn't to convince them that your offer is worth $10,000. That's not your job. Your job is to show them that not solving this problem will cost them $100,000. Will cost them $1 million. So when you can do that, when you can show them the math, the close becomes easy. You are not selling, you are helping them make a smart investment. I hope you get the point. So with those 4 elements, this is the biggest mistake that corporates make. So let me tell you the biggest mistake I see corporate professionals make when they're trying to create high ticket offers. And this is going to sting a little bit, but I need you to hear it. I need to hear it clearly. The biggest mistake is you're trying to make it perfect before you sell it. See, you are in your head right now thinking, I need to create the entire program first. I need to build the slides. I need to film the videos. I need to design the workbook. No, you don't. Here's what you need: one client. You need one client willing to pay for your result. That is it. And you know why? Because high ticket isn't about the materials. It's about the mentorship, the access, the guidance. So think about it. When Queen of Sheba traveled thousands of miles to meet King Solomon, she didn't come for a workbook. You know better. She came because she had questions and she needed someone with proven wisdom to answer them. You get it? Had questions, proven wisdom to answer them. So that is high ticket. So your high ticket client doesn't need a polished course. They need you, your brain, your experience, your ability to solve the specific problem. So stop waiting until everything is perfect. Start with one client, one transformation, one result. So in other words, build the plane when you fly it. Build a plane while you fly it. And I know that's so scary. I know your corporate brain is screaming, but we need a proper plan. We need to follow the process. Listen, in corporate, you get paid to follow the process. In business, you get paid to get results. Different game, different rules. You got to play by the rules because it's a different game. All right, so here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to think about one problem. you solve at work. Just one. Not everything you do, not your entire job description. One problem. Now ask yourself, what does it cost someone if this problem doesn't get solved? Think about that. Is it time? Is it money? Is it reputation? Is it opportunity? What does it cost someone? And I want you to calculate that cost. Put a number on it, because that number, that's not your price, but that's your proof. When you can show someone that solving this problem is worth $100,000 to them, then charging $10,000 for it isn't expensive. It is 10 times ROI. And that, my friend, is what makes a high ticket. Now, if you are sitting there thinking, okay, Richard, it makes sense, but I don't know how to package my specific skills into an offer. I got you. I created something specifically for people like you. I call it the two-phase offer builder for busy professionals. It is a workshop. It walks you through the exact process of taking your corporate expertise and turning it into a high-ticket offer without quitting your job, without becoming a content machine, without any of that hustle culture and nonsense. So the link is in the description. You can check it out. No pressure. But if you're serious about this, if you're tired of watching other people monetize knowledge you have had for years, then we'll step forward and let's work together. And then listen, before you go, do me a favor. If this video gave you even one aha moment, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I drop videos like this almost every day to help turn your expertise into income. So, and then comment, if you want to comment below, tell me what specific corporate skill do you have that you've been undervaluing. I read every single comment. I look forward to your comment, and I'll give you direct feedback. So, right, I want you to go build your high ticket offer. I will see you in the next video.